What's up, y'all? Today I'm going to show you how to do this transparent text tutorial in CapCut. Okay, so clearly I did this with an invincible edit. So this specific audio I used was Baby Come Home by Jace June, but the sped up version, so you're just going to drag that down there at the bottom. Before you even insert your clips, you're going to want to go through the audio and mark beats at where the audio starts, or the text starts. So I'm just going to go through and mark it real quick. So obviously it starts there, and the way to mark it, you click M. Look, so if you click on your audio and you click M, it only marks it for the audio here. You don't want to do that. You kind of want to clip it. You want to mark it at the top right here, so then all your pieces fit. All your clips fit together pretty snug. So let's do some Jinx scenes. So yeah, this is a cool scene. So I'm gonna do the text first, and then I'm gonna show you guys a really cool trick after that that makes your clips really stand out. So here you want to go to text, default, just add that in here. So baby, select your font. I like ZY Modern, and you have a ton of freedom for where you want to place this, but you could also do something like this. So you have, this is where the come starts. Duplicate it, just Control C, Control V, or you could also hold Alt and just drag it around. Then you want to change this one to come, or whatever, you know, whatever the next word is. So this is where the freedom comes in. You could do that, right? Or you could drag it out and just have something like this, and it stays there. So what I did in my invincible edit is I personally would probably go something like this, and then delete these, or just trim these to when the home starts. So this is how it looks. Right? Looks nice. And then here's where the sauce comes in. It's a easy preset. You just want to select all these, go to animation, click loop, and you're gonna look for image overlay, which is this one right here. Unfortunately it is pro, but stick to the end and I'll show you guys how to do this without pro. So there it is, right? There's not really animations. Like, if you want to use an animation preset, so let's say I want the glitch to pop in, it's weird because it kind of messes up the loop. So let's say, okay, let's do glitch. See how the image overlay goes away, and then it's gonna start right after that. So it's just not worth it to do that. What you could do, so you could just mess with the transform. You could just so it starts off infinitely small, right? You go in maybe a couple frames ahead, make it to 110. So it's a little bit bigger, then make it skip a little bit frames again, and then make it bounce back to 100. And but it looks like that. So it just kind of zooms in, right? This is just the popping in, right? Do you get what I mean? It might even be too fast, so you could move these a little bit out just to get that animation in. Here's something really cool you could do with this. Let's say you have a character in your video. Mine in this particular instance is Jinx. So what I'm going to do is split this here. I'm going to hold Alt, move it on top. Now you can't see the text, right? But you're going to go to remove background, auto removal, and it should just remove it. You could also do custom removal. Obviously this one is a pro feature. Custom removal, it doesn't have a pro. I guess it does have a pro. I would recommend getting pro. There's just so many features. So see how it removes the background? Sick, right? Absolutely sick. I'd probably switch the scene right here. It's so nice that they have this, and you can move it and it changes what's visible. So see, you could actually position it up here, then you can see a second Jinx. That's actually a really cool shot. That is a really cool shot. Moving it down. I like to keep them in the center usually, but you could also mix it. So this could go over here, then you don't really need to remove the background for this, but it's just symmetry. Is that called rule of thirds, I think? I'm not sure. So yeah, that's how you do this transparent text in CapCut with pro features.